Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle channel. In today's video, I will be showing you on how to make hands like this for any of your Vigrahas which has either got 2 hands or 4 hands. The reason why you will be needing these kind of hands is because it will be very helpful in doing various avatars of the Devi or the Deva. So it is going to come very handy and you can actually make better alankaram using these kind of hands. So if you also want to make these kind of hands easily at your home, then please don't miss to watch this video till the end. It is super easy and super simple to do these kind of hands, and all the items which is required for making it, I'm going to leave it in the description box of the video. So don't miss out to check the description box. So over here, I have made 2 hands like this, okay, and these 2 hands are not attached. Let me repeat it. These 2 hands are not attached. So for some of the alankaram, you are going to need 6 hands, and for some of the alankaram, you are going to need 8 hands. So depending on how many hands you need, you can just keep on removing one hand and then placing it. The speciality about this hand is that one thing, it is made out of clay, and when I say clay, this is a non-breakable clay, okay. So even if it falls down, this is not going to break. And I'm putting a lot of pressure over here, and you can see that it is not going down, right? So even if you are going to place some weapons over here in these hands, it is not going to droop down and it is going to stay at its place. And how do we achieve that? We achieve that by using these kind of clamp things which is made out of flexible wires. So you can always close this area using either a cloth or using jewelry and all. But unless you have got this kind of a clamp, it will be very difficult for you to put any kind of a jewelry, for the idols to hold. So the items which are required for making this kind of hand is Fevicryl molded, and this is actually an epoxy compound and it is exactly like an M-seal. So you're going to get 2 parts of it. So when you open it, you're going to get 2 parts like this, the blue color and the red color, and you will have to mix these two to achieve the clay effect, okay. And it is not going to get hardened at least for like half an hour to 1 hour after you mix it. So in case if you think that okay, your the items that you are making is going to take more than 1 hour, then don't try to mix the entire amount. You just have to mix how much of a quantity is required just for then, okay. So keep on mixing it and keep on using it rather than mixing it and then trying to use it after half an hour or 45 minutes. It tends to get very hard and it is very difficult to operate then. And we will also be needing this kind of the gold wire, which is very flexible. You can see how easily I'm able to stretch it and all. So this kind of a wire will also be required to give the strength to the hand and also to achieve this kind of a clamp kind of an effect. And apart from that, you will also be needing gold color acrylic paint and red acrylic paint to paint the hands. Now let me show you on how these hands are so that you understand. I'll try to remove one of the hand. So I'm able to remove these kind of wires very easily, and all I have done is I've just put it at her arm, okay, so that it gives a strength. And you can see it is so easy to do it, and this is permanently fixed. This wire is permanently fixed to the clay and nothing is going to happen to either this wire or to this clay, okay. So it's like a permanent fixture, and you will be needing a very long length of wire so that it can make at least 2 circles over here. So as you can see, this is one hand and this is another hand. So depending on how tight or loose you want, you can just wrap it around the arms, okay. And don't try to wrap it here because it will not hold and it is going to bend like this when you are going to put weapons and all. So this is the proper place where you will have to put it. And in case if your alankaram is going to need only 6 hands, then you can just remove one of the hand and just retain one hand, so that you are going to get the effect of 6 hands. And this is the way in which you put it. So simple and yet so sturdy. Right? So I think I have just made this hand a little big. So you will have to take the measurements correctly so that you don't do these kind of mistakes. And you can as well push it, pull it, turn it into whichever angle you want. Okay, it's not going to be that difficult. So for taking the measurement, you will have to use these kind of flexible wires. Okay, so let me just put the flexible wire over here, and I will be needing a long length. Okay, you can always shorten the length later. So let me just make a circle here. I'm going to need a little longer length because it has to make 2 circles in case if you want it to stay stiff. This length would do. Now what you will have to do is, you will have to take the measurement somewhere till this point, half of the palm. Okay, so how do you do it? And this has to come as a curve like this, not a straight line. So just bend it like this. Okay, and at the point where you think it has to end, so again you bend it in this way. Okay, this is how you take the measurement. Try to make it a little smaller. Okay, in case if you are going to take exactly the same measurement, then it will become bigger like this. So let us not do that mistake this time. Okay, and once you have got the shape like this, you will have to cut the wire. So I'll show you how to cut it. So remove it, make it straight like this. Okay, and cut it at this point where this wire ends. And that's it, we are done. So now let us put it again and give it the right shape. You can always cut the excess wire later. Okay, so we want it to swing a little like this, isn't it? So this is the shape that I want, but I don't want this loop to be there. So I'm just going to make this loop short like this. Okay, now getting this particular curve is very, very important because the clay is going to take the shape of this particular wire. So what we do is, at this point where the hand starts, right, we will have to twist it so that it stays in shape in this way, but you will have to twist it at the edge over here. Okay, once you know where to twist it, you can just remove it outside like this and twist it properly, and then again fix it over here to give the right shape. This is where it is going to sit like this. Just bend it. Okay, and now you can see that it has become a little longer, so I'll have to remove one of the twists. So I'll have to remove this turning here, and again let us measure it. Again it is becoming slightly big. And now you can see the length of the hand is perfect now. Okay, now let us first fix this before we take the measurement for the second hand. So for the second hand, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to remove this and cut one more piece of wire according to the same length. Okay, because this measurement seems to be accurate. And then I'll show you on how to take the shape for the next hand. So now I have got 2 wires of the same length. Let me first fix this. Now you can see I have already fixed the wire for the hand and I have also brought it to the right shape. Now I'm just taking the second piece of the wire, which I have already twisted just like what I did for the first wire, and let me also fix this in the same way. You don't need to keep this much amount of length of the wire. You can always cut it later. So once you have tied it, again try to give a shape for this hand. Bend it according to the position that you need, and this way. Always have a look at this hand, in case if you have already made one, and accordingly try to adjust the other hand's position also. So in case if you're feeling like this has come more down, then you can always pull this more down. Okay. Now, when you remove it, you should not make these hands straight. These wires should actually remain in the same position. Only then you're going to get the shape right for the hand. Now let me remove it and I'll show you how to make hands like this. So always keep a plastic sheet beneath whenever you are working on this Fevicryl molded. And take these two parts. Just take little in equal quantities. And as soon as you open it, and if you're not going to use it, cover it properly, otherwise this is going to become hard. Mix this clay until it becomes completely white in color. Start by putting clay from here, okay, from the place where you have twisted. Everything else has to be covered in clay. Remove the excess clay. Make sure that the hand is not too fat, because your Vigraha hand will also not be very fat. Now smoothen it by rolling it between your hands like this. Now take good amount of clay like this, okay, and flatten it. Let it be a little thick only, and you just have to make it in a oval shape like this, okay. Make sure that this is equivalent to the palm of the hands which is already there in the idol, okay. Now for smoothening it, just dab your finger in a little bit of water and just move it across the clay and it's going to smoothen the surface. So once your hand and the palm is ready, now it is time to do the fingers. Okay, so for that, take a small piece of clay like this and roll it like this between your two arms, between your two hands, and try to make it long like this. Okay, so the shape of the hand that we want to give is something like this. So this finger will be long, okay, and these three fingers will be short, and this finger will not be folded completely like this. It is just going to be at an angle like this. So this is the shape that we want to achieve for the hand. So for that, take it and remember, the thumb has to come over here. So the index finger will have to be here, and I'm going to keep it a little long, as I told you. In this way. So this is the shape that I'm giving, and the rest of the fingers are going to be shorter than this, in this way. So we have got a good shape for the hand. The last bit is the thumb. So the thumb is going to be a little fat, right? So we'll just take a fat piece over here and we will have to keep it this way. And that is it. Our fingers are ready. Now all we need to do is just smoothen the areas where the fingers are touching the palm, and we are done. And as you can see, I have smoothened the area everywhere. Okay, sometimes it will be having some fingerprints of yours, so don't worry about it. Sometimes the finger will be going down like this. Just wait it until it semi dries and then you can give the shape again. That time it will be much easier for you to give the shape for this particular hand. So now once you have completed till here, just wait for another 15 minutes or 20 minutes and then you will have to paint it while it is semi-dry. Otherwise the paint will not stick to this particular clay. So once you have made the hands like this, you will again have to keep it over here. Okay, fix it, and when it is semi-dry itself, you will have to give the shape to the hand. As you can see, it is not facing frontwards, right? So you will just have to turn the hand, along with the wire to face it towards you. And in case if you feel like the hand is bent somewhere, then you can correct all those shapes now, because whatever shape you are going to give when it is semi-wet, the hands are going to take that shape only when it dries. So make sure that you actually fix it tightly so that you get an idea on what shape you want to give for the hand. Okay, once it is fixed, then see whether the palm is facing front, the hand is facing front and all. Like this, and then you can give the shape again. So the longer hand should be coming down. Okay. Make sure that you turn the hand towards you and you give proper shape to the palm this way. Okay, and you can leave it like this for drying. and once it is semi-dry, okay, that is when you will have to paint it like this. You can just put the nail polish and the mehendi and all those stuff to make it look even more beautiful. So here you can see I have fixed all the 4 hands, and this is how it is going to look. Some of these hand areas is not being smoothened a lot, because I get a little nervous when I'm making the videos and I won't be able to do the artwork and all properly. Okay, but if you smoothen it, it is just going to look as beautiful as these hands. Alternatively, you can also stick the chain, the stones chain over here to make it as bangles, or you can even put the bangles, because this is going to be quite hard and it is not going to break. You don't have to worry about anything. And this completes today's video. I hope you all have liked it. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.